Manitowoc, do you mind if I talk a few words about your native daughter? Lake Michigan water saw her growing up. She is a part of the heart that is a beating there in your county boundaries. Factories and foundries filled her father's cup. Woman of Wisconsin, how you turn me on. Transplant a rose and it's still a rose. Woman of Wisconsin, when you're in my arms, I know a feeling I know no one I know knows. Dairyland farms and small-town charms have left their impressions on you. And when you are gone, you carry them along. Sweet country girl, my head's in a whirl, just knowing that you're here beside me. Now don't ever hide me from your good love song. Woman of Wisconsin, how you turn me on. Transplant a rose and it's still a rose. Woman of Wisconsin, when you're in my arms, I know a feeling I know no one I know knows. Woman of Wisconsin, how you turn me on. Transplant a rose and it's still a rose. Woman of Wisconsin, when you're in my arms, I know a feeling I know no one I know knows. Woman of Wisconsin, how you turn me on. Transplant a rose and it's still a rose. Woman of Wisconsin, when you're in my arms, I know a feeling I know no one I know knows. I know a feeling I know no one I know knows. I know a feeling I know no one I know knows. From the coastline of Wisconsin, where Lake Michigan meets the land, comes an eerie sounding warning as the fog rolls toward the sand. It's the groaning of the foghorn for the freighters and fishermen, to guide them into safety so they can live to go again. From Chicago to Two Rivers and on up to Old Green Bay, you can hear their lonesome moaning all night long. And through the day, they're the guards along the shoreline as they make their lonesome sound. When the strong winds cry, waves grow high, and against the beach they pound. In the quiet of the morning, when it's still before the dawn, you can hear the fish talk starting as Mother Earth begins to yawn. Though the sun will soon be shining and the morning will be bright, chances are you're gonna hear that lonesome foghorn blow tonight. From Milwaukee to Two Rivers and on up to Sturgeon Bay, you can hear their lonesome moaning all night long. And through the day, they're the guards along the shoreline as they make their lonesome sound. When the strong winds cry, waves grow high, and against the beach they pound. As I sit here at my window and I watch the raindrops fall, my frown turns to a smile as I hear my old friend call. For tomorrow there'll be sunshine, no more black clouds in the sky, and the foghorn will be silent till the next storm happens by. From Sheboygan to Two Rivers and on up to Moonlight Bay, you can hear the lonesome moaning all night long. And through the day, they're the guards along the shoreline as they make their lonesome sound. When the strong winds cry, waves grow high, and against the beach they pound. Yeah, they're blowing in Manitowoc, Algoma, Kewaunee, Racine, Kenosha, Port Washington, Washington Island, Palmyra, and the Two Creeks nuclear plant. Two Rivers on RF County Trunk D is a house that was home for my mom and dad, my baby little sister and me. Sure had a lot of good times there, even though the winters were cold. But a boy grows up and a boy leaves home just searching for his pot of gold. Spent a year in Milwaukee, big city wasn't for me, So I headed south by southwestward, all just looking for where I should be. Ended up in Arizona, mesquite and palo verde trees. Well, I don't know if I belong here, oh, but I do like that southern breeze. Yeah. And the world sure is different when a boy grows up and goes to the places where a grown-up boy thinks that he must go. He must go. Sometimes I sit and wonder, did I go a little too far? 'Cause it's 1,835 miles from here to Wisconsin by car. I have a son of my own now, and he means so much to me. But when he grows up and he leaves home, I just wonder how it's gonna be. 'Cause the world sure is different when a boy grows up and goes to the places where a grown-up boy thinks that he must go. He must go. He's just gotta go. The cozy nook in Helenville, that's the place to be. If you're looking for some fun with good company, Elsie's there behind the bar, she keeps the glasses full. And if you'd like to sit and talk, well, she's glad to shoot the bull. No matter if it's in the spring or if it's in the fall, just stop into the cozy nook and you're sure to have a ball. No matter if the sun is out or clouds are in the sky, just stop into the cozy nook and raise your glasses high. The cozy nook in Helenville, there's friendly people there. They make you feel right at home, forget about your cares. So come on in and sit right down, there's always one more stool. And if you're feeling so inclined, we'll shoot a game of pool. Fishing tugs go fishing, lift your nets real fast, 'cause I just run out of smoked fish and I don't know if I can last. Well, you catch a fish and you clean it up real good. Hang it in the smokehouse in the smoke from the hickory wood. Smoked fish in the kitchen, smoked fish in the hall. Any kind of smoked fish is the best kind of fish of all. It looks like I'm addicted, you could say I'm hooked, 'cause I just gotta have 'em if you smoke 'em while they cook. Now, coho, chubs, and whitefish, perch and all the rest, musky bass and walleye pike, I like you all the best. Smoked fish in the kitchen, smoked fish in the hall. Any kind of smoked fish is the best kind of fish of all. Oh, yeah. Seagulls fly around me, sitting on the pier. Funny little sounds they make are music to my ears. Smoked fish in the smokehouse, smoked fish in the shed, smoked fish wrapped in newspaper, memories in my head. Smoked fish in the kitchen, smoked fish in the hall. Any kind of smoked fish is the best kind of fish of all. Love that smell. I got the slipperiest grip in town. Lake Geneva glistens like a diamond in the sun. Her waves are lapping gently at the shore. Once I was happy with my one and only one, but I'm not laughing anymore. Business, how business takes a man away. Small town action never was enough. Big city stakes were high, but I just had to play. I never thought you'd call my bluff. Lake Geneva in the country, Windy City's not too far. Lake Geneva in the country, I'm still too far from where you are. Highway, it's Highway 12 I'm thinking of. Divided and it's going different ways. I found myself, but where were you, my love? I lost you somewhere in the maze. Lake Geneva in the country, Windy City's not too far. Lake Geneva in the country, I'm still too far from where you are. Lake Geneva in the country, Windy City's not too far. Lake Geneva in the country, I'm still too far from where you are. Lake Geneva in the country, Windy City's not too far. I met her up in northern Vilas County, and she took me for a ride, it's safe to say. She was going down to meet her younger sister, Mississippi, and she took me through some towns along the way. There was Eagle River, Rhinelander, and Tomahawk. It was fun, and we really had a spree. But it wasn't very long till she got restless and impatient, and we left for Merrill, Wausau, and Mosinee. In Stevens Point, I thought about returning to a friend I'd made in Wausau some time back. But before I knew it, I had shot the rapids of Wisconsin, and the skies above Nakusa sure were black. Oh, the dells were quite a sight as we passed through them. Portage, Prairie du Sac, where did you go? She was always out there calling to me softly in the distance, and I had to follow, I could not say no. Sauk City, Boscobel, and then to Bridgeport, and I knew that it would end right here someday. But now I've seen your sister, Mississippi, and I wonder, should I follow her for just a little way? The common everyday life, 3 kids and a wife and a Life magazine. Know what I mean? Bills and mortgage to pay, same job every day, but I play along. I tell myself to be strong. Common everyday life, it's the life for me. Common everyday life, can't you see? Mama doesn't feel good. I'd pull stakes if I could, and we would move west. The climate there would be best. I dream of making a mint, but there's not even the hint of a mint in my sight. Nothing goes right. Common everyday life, it's the life for me. Common everyday life, can't you see? I thank God up above for our health and our love and our peace of mind that's so hard to find. Someday when I die, a few people will cry, tell me why I don't know. How did they love me so? Common everyday life, it's the life for me. Common everyday life, can't you see? Well, they sing about Kentucky and the bluegrass that's growing there. They sing about a Mississippi woman with a beautiful long black hair. Florida has the Everglades and Arizona has the sun. But I'll stay right here in Wisconsin, honey, because that's the place where you come from. They sing about Colorado and her Rocky Mountain High. They sing about New Mexico with her deserts all hot and dry. They grow potatoes in Idaho and apples up in Washington. But I'll stay right here in Wisconsin, honey, 'cause that's the place where you come from. Now other places have their main attractions, but they're no attraction for me. 'Cause the Green Bay Packers and the Milwaukee Bucks and you, babe, are all I need. So they can rave about Oklahoma, 'cause really Oklahoma's okay. And they can yell about Nashville, Tennessee, or Music City, USA. They can do their thing about anywhere and follow the setting sun. But I'll stay right here in Wisconsin, honey, 'cause that's the place where you come from. Other places have their main attractions, but they're no attraction for me. 'Cause the Green Bay Packers and the Milwaukee Bucks and you, babe, are all I need. So they can rave about Oklahoma, 'cause really Oklahoma's okay. And they can yell about Nashville, Tennessee, or Music City, USA. They can do their thing about anywhere and follow the setting sun. But I'll stay right here in Wisconsin, honey, 'cause that's the place where you come from. Oh, that's the place where you come from. You know, baby, if I'd leave, I think I'd miss all that good cheese and sausage and corn roast in the summertime and snowmobiles in the wintertime. Don't forget that good Wisconsin beer. Hey, let's hear it for the beer, yeah! You're the only one in my heart, and you always have been, dear. There's no reason to cry now. Why? Because you'd just be wasting your tears. So keep a song in your heart, dear, and if you smile in a while, you'll find there's nothing you should be crying for anymore, 'cause I am yours and you're all mine. And we've got everything, everything, yes, everything. Gray clouds can cover the sky, but above them the sky's still blue. So keep your mind on the bright side, the light side will bring the sunshine through. You're my kind of a girl, dear, and you'll find I'm your kind of guy. I'm gonna do my best to hold you tight every night and keep that sparkle in your eye. 'Cause we've got everything, everything, yes, everything. Someday we'll sit and we'll talk about the lifetime that we've had. We're gonna share a kiss and reminisce about the good times and the bad. And when we get back to now, dear, we'll smile for a while and say, if we could have had a voice to make a choice, we wouldn't want it any other way. 'Cause we had everything, everything, yes, everything. Not only that, but we had everything, everything, oh, everything. Not only that, but we had everything. Everything, everything. Down in the valley in the kettle moraine, among the oaks and the towering pine, where the sweet clover blooms in the warm summer rain, we farmed the land for a time. We'd plow and disc and plant the seeds of the corn and the oats and the hay, but the man from the bank said you can't pay your bill, so we're gonna take your farm away. So we packed up and headed north way up to Fond du Lac. I punched a clock and I punched a press in a shop by the railroad track. Well, now things were a-going pretty smooth like water down a trough, when the boss man said, I'm sorry to say that I'm gonna have to lay you off. Then I drove a cab in Oshkosh, taking all of them dispatch calls. I got me a job on a cutting machine, making quality overalls. Yeah, now we've come a long way, and I'm happy to say we're not rich, but we ain't poor. 'Cause everybody's got each other, and that makes life worth a living for. Yeah, everybody's got each other, all for one and one for all. There's always something to worry about, and if you think about it, you'll recall that everybody's got each other. Yes, it's all for one and one for all. There's always something to worry about, so don't you worry about that at all. Everybody's got each other, yeah, it's all for one and one for all. There's always something to worry about, and if you think about it, you recall that everybody's got each other, all for one and one for all. There's always something to worry about, so don't you worry about that at all. Big ending. Lord, smile down on Wisconsin and the hard-working people she holds. Give them the good things in life, Lord. Meadows with flowers of gold. Let them be kind to each other. Let friendship prevail over all. Lord, smile down on Wisconsin and answer them, Lord, when they call. Please smile down on Wisconsin and answer them, Lord, when they call.